I just see how people started somewhere, right? And it may not have been where they thought they were going to be, and they end up somewhere else.
Two questions I have. So, I've seen some of these names before, as you probably imagine, some definite influential people in the world of real estate and non-real estate, as you mentioned. Two questions. Number one, what are some of the key takeaways that you can see, like reading between the lines, guidance that you've gotten from these, successful people, mentors, et cetera? Some of the things that maybe they didn't state exactly, but like you can see amalgamating, looking through the matrix, they're all kind of some common things that are coming up, I'm sure. What are some of the things you saw looking through the book?
Yeah. So the book, and I also kind of combine that with the podcast. I've had a chance to interview over 200, 250, folks like yourself, Hunter, who've been on my show, and everyone else on this book as well has been on my show. Um, yeah, I think the first thing is just a deep conviction and passion for what they do, right? And the gifts they've been given to be able to be a blessing and help to others. These amazing individuals have dedicated their lives, their careers to helping others in a big way. They've been given a lot of gifts, and they're maximizing those gifts with teams, building elite organizations, wanting to give back and mentor others, build wealth with multifamily, unlock freedoms for other people. I think we're all in a pursuit of freedom of some sort, right? Freedom for time, energy, finances, freedom to do the things that we want to do as entrepreneurs, freedom to be creative, all of these different things. And I would just say that I think the most common, I guess, trait would be the grit and persistence to not let anything stand in the way of them achieving their dreams and helping and impacting a lot of people. I think of people like, I would say even I'm looking at my list here, like a Brian Burke. If you've never heard of Brian Burke, he used to be a police officer, right? And as a police officer, he was working really hard helping the community. And then the foreclosure market kind of crashed. He's already kind of always been in real estate, but he really took advantage of the fix and flips. And then he moved into multifamily passive investing and helping and building a massive amount of wealth and doing a great job of it. But he took his street smarts, right, with his book smarts and investment smarts, and he built I think over $5 billion they've done over the years now. Never lost a single dollar. They're an amazing operator. And I just see how people started somewhere, right? And it may not have been where they thought they were going to be, and they end up somewhere else. Even a Kevin Harrington from Shark Tank, like he has an interesting story where he talks about his dad and growing up in the restaurant industry and learning street smarts through the guy who would switch out the kegs every day. And he would see him bring out the kegs, and he'd bring in like 4, right, or whatever, and he'd walk out with 4. But when he would walk them out, the ones that he could tell weren't new because it wasn't sweating. Like, like it's sweating, meaning it's like it's wet on the outside, knowing that it's fresh. And the dad caught him one time. Kevin was supposed to be the one to like regulate that. And he's like, oh yeah, he's bringing them in. And his dad's like, look beyond that. Look what's going on right now. This guy is ripping us off. And Kevin takes that into business and learning from his parents and learning from his dad as being an entrepreneur. And now he's a billionaire now, right? He's one of the original sharks on Shark Tank. And now he's taken that full cycle to teach other people. So I think that's the biggest thing, is just go help more people once you've made it. That's where you're going to find fulfillment. It's helping other people achieve their biggest success in life and unlocking their gifts. And don't stop when you're on the way up, even if you're at the bottom, because everyone had to start at the bottom.